if we were going to be buying a new RV in 2023...
We're not.
But if we were, these three things would definitely be requirements in the new RV.
You would be right about that.
I'm Patrick.
And I'm Patty.
And if this is your first time here at Travels with Delaney, we are so glad you stopped by. We're just a couple 50-something-year-old teachers that love RVing. And we've been doing this, Patty, for 17 years.
Can't believe it. Holy moly.
And along the way, we've made a few mistakes and we've been a little frustrated at times.
Absolutely.
And that's why we started Travels with Delaney almost 6 years ago, to try to share some of what we learned over those 17 years to make your RV experience just a little more enjoyable. Now, today, Patty, we are going to be doing another collaboration video with 5 of our RV YouTube friends. And we're going to be sharing with you throughout these 6 different videos what each of us as couples would be looking for in our next RV.
Well, we aren't currently looking for a new RV. We love our Lance. But if we were looking for a new RV, these are 3 things we would definitely be looking for.
And we're going to start right here, Patty. Well, right where we're standing.
Yes.
And it's right above us. And if we were to buy a new trailer, our first requirement would be
that we'd have a ducted air.
Unducted air conditioners definitely have gotten quieter over 17 years.
They have, but they are still very loud. So much so that we are willing to sweat our tushies for some quiet in the summer.
Absolutely, because both of us at times have had to do things like Zoom meetings or teach classes via Zoom in our RV, and sadly this particular AC is still too loud that you just cannot hear or have people hear you with the air conditioning running, which means, like Patty said, we have literally sweat our rear ends off trying to get through a Zoom call just because the AC was so loud we couldn't run it.
This is our U-shaped dinette that we just love.
Well, Patty, we do love it, but I feel like there's one thing in this RV that we're missing.
Comfort.
Yeah. Don't get us wrong, this is a comfortable dinette, but there are times we wish we had like a separate little living space with either theater seating or recliners or something to where you could just sit and watch TV and relax.
Kick your feet up, have a little cushion. This is nice, but at times it's not the best.
And we do have the option in this Lance trailer of converting our queen size bed into a sofa. You flip half the mattress up and there's a jackknife sofa underneath.
But we've had to make some mods to our bed to make it comfortable, and so that is kind of challenging to do that. And we have found out that when we did flip it up, the couch isn't that great.
Nah, it's really not. And so that's why in our next trailer, even though we would want it to still be under, let's say, 27, 28 feet trailer, we'd love to have just a dedicated area with either, again, theater seating or something along that line.
Or some lazy boys.
Or some lazy boys, absolutely. And we have actually looked at some layouts in that under 28 foot range that have both the dinette and a seating area.
Which would be perfect.
We just recently recorded a new episode of our podcast, Travels with Delaney.
The podcast.
That's a pretty catchy title, Patty.
I know.
But in that episode, we actually were talking about the same items, but we went a little bit deeper into the topic. So if you want to learn more about what we're looking for with our next RV, make sure you check out our new episode of our podcast on all the major platforms like
Amazon, Apple, Google, Spotify, and many more.
Now, let's get right back into our list. Now, in our Lance trailer, we have lots of storage, like
this, like this, like this, like this. We even have storage in our bathroom.
But what we don't have is cargo capacity to be able to actually use all the storage that we have in this trailer.
Yep.
So the trailer, when we bought it, according to the manufacturer's brochure, said that the trailer only weighed 4,200 pounds and you could load it to 5,700 pounds. But when we actually picked it up at our dealership, it was over 4,900 pounds, which significantly reduced the cargo carrying capacity. And then once we added our solar panels, our batteries, filled up the propane tanks, that number reduced even more. So, unfortunately, Patty, when we go to pack, we end up having to
pick and choose what we want. What do we want to take, what we want to use.
Yeah, we just don't have the weight capacity, even though we have all these places we could store things. And so in our next RV, we want to make sure that it has a very large cargo carrying capacity so we can bring anything that we want to.
Absolutely.
Patty, why don't you go ahead and pop up that playlist of our friends' videos so you can all watch and see what they would be looking for in their next RV. And don't forget to leave us a comment down below. What are you looking for in your next RV? Until next time, everybody, we'll see ya.
On down the road.
Bye.